Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are on my living room floor, and that is because we're going to be talking about succulent mix, you know, like soil for your succulents. When I first bought my succulents, I actually bought the ready mix, you know, soil mix for succulents and cacti from the local garden centre, and it gave 3 of my aloes root rot. It just didn't drain very well. Like, even when you watered it, the water would just sit on top of the soil and would take a really long time to even just seep down, you know. So that's when I decided to start using my own soil mix. So what I use, a potting grit, just like a big bag that I got from my local nursery. Bag of, this is perlite. You can use either perlite or pumice. And then the last one is just a bag of topsoil, just plain topsoil, no added anything to it, just plain old nothing, because in the summer we're going to be using a different kind of drain mix that we'll be using for the winter. And in the summer you're going to be fertilizing your plants, in the winter you won't be, which is why you just want a plain bag of topsoil. So as I said, I prefer to use a different kind of mix for summer and winter, obviously because in the summer you need it to be less draining, only because it needs to retain a bit more moisture because it's hotter outside. The plants will be, well, most of your plants, not all, will be active, some will be dormant during the summer, but you know, with the heat and everything, your soil will be drying out a lot quicker, which means you'll have to water them more often. So I like to go for a less draining soil mix in the summer and then add some more of the sand and the perlite for the winter, just because most of them will be dormant, it'll be a lot colder, they won't be, you know, it won't be drying out as quickly. So let's get down to my box of soil and I'm going to show you how I mix up my soil. Okay, so this is my summer mix. In summer I like to use 2-part drainage material, so that'll be like 1 part perlite, 1 part of the potting grit, and then 1 part of the topsoil. And then in winter I use 3 to 4 part drainage material, because you need it to drain out a lot more, because it won't, you know, it's not as hot, it won't be drying out as quickly. I use maybe 3 or 4 parts of the drainage material to 1 part of the soil mix. Okay, so because it is currently summer, I'm going to be just, you know, demonstrating my summer mix. As you can see, there is quite a lot of brown, but there is more white and sand than anything. So what I like to use, just because I'm lazy and don't like to get things dirty, I just use a plant pot to measure out my ingredients. Any size pot will do. Obviously I've got quite a bit here already, so I'm literally just going to be, you know, doing an extra scoop just to top it up a bit. So obviously we're going to do 2-part drainage material. So I'm going to do this twice, so I'm going to do 1, 2 of my coarse sand, and then 2 of my perlite. So that's currently 4 parts drainage material, which means I need 2 parts of my topsoil. One. And 2. And literally that is all you'll need. You know, succulents, they don't like a lot of water, they do get root rot so easily. Obviously I'm mixing it up in a big box, so I'm just using a trap. But yeah, they need a lot of drainage material. More so I'd say in the winter, obviously, because you want more drainage in the winter when things are colder, you know, where they're not going to be drinking as much, and a lot of them will be dormant, you know. You might want to do a bit of research on what plants that you have and what ones are dormant in summer and what ones are dormant in winter. Obviously there is still some growth, like my aloe vera plants, for example. They are dormant during the summer, but they still grow a little bit. I've had pups coming through all summer, which kind of worries me because it means that it's going to like triple in size over winter. But yeah, they go dormant usually around the summer. Dormant plants will be active during, say, October, November, and then they're off during December, and then like the coldest months, and then like, you know, the transitional months between summer and winter, that's when the summer dormant plants would be active, and then obviously the opposite for winter dormant plants. But as you can see here in my box, you can see a lot of brown, but you can definitely see a lot more plant matter. Okay guys, so that is it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, please do give it a like. And if you want to follow me on social media, my social media is all listed down below. It's @Kai Reese on Snapchat and @KaiSucks on Instagram. Thanks a lot guys, bye.